What's up, YouTube? This is A.R.M, and this is my review of Arrow Season 2, Episode number 5. I know I didn't do a review last week. A lot of good things happened, but in this review, I may add some of the things from last week. A lot of good stuff going on in this show. Good job, like I said, once again, DC for coming up with a really innovative storyline. You can see they've taken characters from Gotham, Batman comics, and other parts of DC comics and brought it into the main world of Arrow. So it's coming up with a pretty interesting concept, a pretty interesting show that's really enjoyable to watch. Okay, so let's start with the Black Canary, aka Sarah. Yeah, she's not Dinah, she's Sarah. This episode focused a lot on her and her flashback scenes on what happened after the shipwreck. Apparently, after the ship was wrecked with her and Oliver, she was floating on a door, and she was spotted by the Maisel ship. She was brought aboard by those pirates, I guess you can call them. And then it looks like they were going to be abusive to her until she was rescued, or somebody called them off, presumably the ship's captain, who we soon to find out is Professor Ivo, who is the creator of the Maisel robot in the comic books. As you know, the ship is called the Maisel. So those are just nods to things from the comic books. Who knows, maybe the Maisel robot will show up somewhere in the episode. He seemed a little odd when he rescued her, as if he wanted to keep her alive for some reason. We don't know if he experimented on her or what. They have yet to show what the nature of her past would Professor Ivo is. Also in this episode, she was staying with Oliver now, pretty freely. She seemed pretty mysterious when she came on the scene a couple episodes ago, but she's getting more comfortable with being around him. She's not being too, evasive. She's, openly talking to him about her family and what's happened to him. Also, in this episode, it was necessary for her to actually go to her father and reveal herself to her father, which was a big surprise, because usually shows like this with stuff like that drag on until the season finale. Her father was being hunted by one of the League of Assassins. I believe his name was Olawala. I had to let him know that she was still alive, but able to protect him just for his own good. She didn't let Laurel know, but she did let him know. He now knows her secret. He knows she can fight. Also, with her and her past, it was also disclosed that the origin of the Canary, they didn't call her Black Canary. They just called her the Canary. I guess she acquired that nickname with her time with the League of Assassins, and when she was floating on that door after the crash of the ship, she saw a yellow canary. So maybe it's just a nod to where she got her name from. Sarah Lance, aka the Canary, she's becoming like a really powerful supporting player in Arrow. I like how they can, the show is entitled Arrow, but like I said, there's other characters with so much depth, and they're letting them have their piece of the time, but it's not really taking a lot from him. It's still his show. He still makes his appearance. Laurel, aka the Black Canary sister, and she's the daughter of Detective Lance. I gotta be honest, I can't stand her character. Earlier in the show, when Oliver and his sister was visiting the mother in prison, they were shocked to find out that Laurel was part of the prosecution, and she's just sitting there with a guilty, mean look on her face. It's almost like she's trying to punish Oliver for some reason, but she said she's not. She said she actually took on that task because she feels she can get his mother a easier sentence than the death penalty. I don't believe that. I just really don't like her character at all. I just don't. That's just me. She's a good-looking girl though, but yeah, she's annoying. She's been drinking in the past couple episodes. She's been arguing with the father. She's been taking Malcolm Merlin's death pretty badly, but she's using it as an excuse to behave like a brat. And I just don't enjoy her parts. Hopefully they'll kill her off soon. Sorry. Obviously, Oliver and Sarah, he saw her after the shipwreck. Obviously, she was the one who kicked him when he was thrown on the ship for the first time. You can see that she was already brainwashed or trained or whatever happened by that time. She obviously knew who he was. So as the flashback scenes unfold, sorry about that, it's my phone. As we see more of the flashback scenes unfold, we see more and more secrets come out. The depth of his relationship with Sarah, the fact that he's seen her maybe more than once after the shipwreck, and then he made a comment to John Diggles that toward the end of the episode when he was drinking that he's been off the island, but it wasn't his first time being back. So it's pretty much saying that he's done other stuff since being off that island. It wasn't his first time being back to Starling City. Lots of good stuff in this episode. The League of Assassins, they were dressed like Malcolm Merlin. The main one that Sarah wound up killing at the end because he attacked her father. It seems that they're building depth between Oliver, the Black Canary, or the Canary, and what has happened on that island. So that way, when they do go forward with the show more, it's going to have a lot of depth to it. I can see longevity in this show. It's interesting. You see the League of Assassins. Obviously, you see more stuff with Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins associated with Batman. So they're throwing in some Batman stuff in there to really give the show, some more variety other than Malcolm Merlin, Deadshot, and Green Arrow isn't really known for having a large rogues gallery, but they're bringing other elements from DC Comics in there as well. This is really more of a Black Canary episode. Lots of scenes with her father. They had a touching scene at a diner where she was talking to him about where she's been and how she was worried about him, and it's pretty odd that a show would just let certain secrets come out so soon, but it's also refreshing at the same time. So it also shows that they may also have like a bunch of other stuff coming out that's going to pale in comparison. At the end of the episode, after Canary killed the assassin that attempted to kill her father, she had to leave. We don't know if she's going to come back in the next episode or if she's going to be away for a while and make an appearance. Who knows? That's how it goes with these mysterious type of characters. So I know this review is a bit all over the place, but it's just my random thoughts. I'm really into this show. If I was to rate this episode out of 10, I would give this episode a 9 out of 10 because, like I said, it shows the shit. It's giving us what we need as comic book fans. It's giving us stuff directly out of the comic books, which I feel that the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has failed to do. That's why the show is sucking so badly. Nobody cares about playing S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. We want to see some comic book characters. Alright, so that's my review for CW's Arrow Season 2, Episode 5. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you for checking out this video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.